Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy BurstG back here, and today we are back for another Marvel's Avengers video. Now, today we did get an update from Play Avengers via a blog, and it's pretty much the state of the game blog and something hopefully that will get every once and now again. And it gives us a little bit of insight to some stuff coming in the future, as well as some unfortunate news about the DLCs. And before I get into that, I'll just say this. I completely understand where Crystal Dynamics, the dev team, is coming from. With the current situation with COVID, is it's unfortunate for everybody. You know, the working situation with working from home for some, and even the wildfires out here in California. It makes it very difficult in these hard times. Let's just be honest. So, I can completely understand why the situation is it's taking a toll on some people and making it a little bit harder to do things. So, yeah, there is that to be, open about. And I would recommend that a lot of you out there that are, really wanting new content for the game, just understand where the devs are coming from and there's different situations, because everybody right now is not it's not the perfect year. 2020 is not the perfect year. We all know this, okay? But before I get into the Kate stuff and all that other good stuff, I guess you could say. Let's hop into what they were talking about future stuff. So these are future things that are probably going to get into updates maybe in the coming months or hopefully weeks, but no ATAs on these. The first thing is the ping system. And the ping system basically will allow players to mark objectives, resources, health, crates, enemies, allowing players to command the AI companion to hack and smash the doors. That is phenomenal. I cannot wait to get this feature in the game. There was a leaker who found what looks to be the asset for it. So it's not in the game yet, but there's already an asset for it, I guess. But in the stream that they had today for Play Avengers, I believe it was Phil and Andy from they manage the social media for Avengers, and basically they said that there's no date. It's TBD right now. There's no ETA for it, right? They don't want to put out a date in case it's not ready, so it can come at any time. To be honest, I don't really know how far down the line it's done, but just know that it's on its way into the game, as well as a new game plus feature. So it'll allow you to basically just reset your campaign and play with your level 50 characters or whatever power level 150 characters with all your gear. Looking forward to that. Really would like to see if there's any difference in the playthrough, at challenge 4, with your fully maxed out characters, if it's easy or if it's still going to be hard. I'd really like to see that. And they also have a new high contrast mode that they're working on, hero icon visibility. So this will allow us to have a better view of all of the team, to know where they're at all times, because believe me, playing in online matches with people without mics can be a little bit difficult. So this is definitely something that will make it a little bit easier for those type of people who are a little bit more reserved and don't really want to talk on the mic, be able to still know where their team is at, and vice versa. And we're also getting mission reward clarity, should be pretty self-explanatory. The off-screen and range enemy attack indicators, that is something that very, very widely requested since the beta came out. Back in the early days when people were getting one shot by lasers, rockets, and spin attacks and random attacks from who knows where. I'm really glad that they fixed that stuff, because it was definitely annoying. But yeah, that is coming at some point. Hasn't been announced yet for the release date. They also had some stuff they were talking about PC. I won't get into that too much because I don't really understand everything about the PC stuff. But if you want to look at it and you're a PC player, link is in the description. I don't know exactly what they're talking about, but yeah, it's there. Let's see. Oh yeah, they did mention also that they're going to be trying to keep us in the loop more. Like, they're going to try to have a cycle for patches, so we can kind of expect when a patch will be coming. So same like where you expect the blogs to come every Thursday or Friday, you should be expecting it to come, like, for example, on a Wednesday for a patch. That's kind of what they're going to be probably doing in the future, it sounds like. So that's good news. We're also going to talk about these mega hives for a second. They did mention that for late game content, they've heard that people, they want the mega hives to be multiplayer, and they said that that's something that they're working towards in the coming months. So interesting. Coming months, though, could mean anything. Could mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who knows? Hopefully, it comes within a rather quick time, so we have more multiplayer content. But continuing on, there wasn't really much to talk about with the Tachyon Rifts. You already know my thoughts on that. Nothing. They're okay. They're okay. The gear, pretty good. But everything else about it is not really my cup of tea. It's okay. I'll play it, but I was just expecting a lot more. But I'll be open-minded because Kate Bishop's DLC might add more to it. I don't know. The big thing from this, though, that's going to be coming is the Omega level threats. And this is the equivalent of a raid. And it's going to be very difficult. And if you don't have anybody at level 50, power 150, do not expect to be playing this. Because I don't think this is one of those modes where you can be carried either. Like, you need people who know what they're doing. Because the way they make it sound is that seasoned players need to be playing this. It's going to be the hardest thing that people have played at all. Like, seriously. You're going to need to make sure you have your gear that you need to have a really good build, strong build, to get through these enemies. And they're also going to have, I think, an Avengers equivalent. I think it's going to be an Avengers type of villain, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, this probably will just be the Super Adaptoid that we saw in the concept art book. And pretty much it'll have like a Thor hammer equivalent, probably a shield or something. Iron Man type of abilities and some other stuff. So expect that. It'll be really hard. I know people were just getting over Adaptoid being not really, like, pretty much being really hard, They've made a lot of adjustments, but I'm expecting this dude to be super tough. So get your heroes up at least to 150. At least get 2 or 3 of them up so you have some variations to use in case people are using those characters. But yeah, that's coming in about 2 weeks, and it's the AIM Secret Lab. That's going to be our first quote-unquote raid, and it's coming in about 2 weeks. So be prepared for that. Really looking forward to it. Now, the last thing really here, the Kate Bishop DLC. It did get pushed back, unfortunately, by about probably 2 to 3 weeks. It says they pushed it back a bit out of October, and they said, we're sorry for this delay, but we were dedicated as a team to quality first. Quality first. I respect that because they want to make sure that the game is functioning to the best ability. If the game isn't functioning to the best of ability, then why put out new content, right? You can't put out new content if the game isn't working. Makes sense, right? So my prediction is that we're probably going to get Kate 1 to 2, 3 weeks after, the beginning of November. Hopefully, maybe she could come around the launch week of PlayStation 5. Who knows? That would be really nice. We are getting a war table in November, so hopefully we'll get a roadmap at that point and more insight to both Hawkeye and Kate, because Hawkeye's DLC was planned for November, but it's possible that they could be getting a dual DLC. We could be getting them at the same time or a week apart, or they could have pushed Clint's back to December. We don't really know. That's to be decided by them for now. But the unfortunate news also is they did, by having this pushback, unfortunately Black Panther, they didn't say Black Panther, but we all know it's Black Panther, got pushed back to 2021. So the new region, the hub character, pushed back to 2021, probably for January, hopefully. It does seem like they're still going to probably try to keep it monthly afterwards. They probably, like I said, they just probably really want to make sure the game is in the best state as possible. So don't get on them really for that. But yeah, the only other thing really I can think of that also did get pushed back is the enhancement, the PlayStation 5 enhancements and the Xbox Series X and S enhancements. So that got pushed back to 2021 as well. Don't know how long for that either. It could be January, February, March, who knows. But they wanted to make sure that they give their team enough time to, make it good and make sure that it's working. Completely understandable. So other than that, they are also giving us some rewards on October 22nd. Let's see if I can find it. Yep. It's the 1,500 credits, 7,000 units, the Seriously You're the Best banner, 20 DNA keys, and 250 upgrade modules. So you'll get that on October 22nd. I suggest you save the credits for when the premium stuff comes out, because that will be coming in the new update for Kate probably. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much else to report on for this. Like I said, I completely understand why they need to take their time. Hopefully you guys do as well. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all this stuff, and what's your guys' guesses on when all this stuff will come out, because like I said, there's no dates, so we virtually still know nothing. We just know that we're getting it at some point, but we know nothing really. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop a like I said, comment, and my Twitter is in the description if you guys want to check it out. Come say hi. Yep, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.